guys, welcome back to Thriving in Truth. My name is Sierra and this is my husband Deontay.
Hey, what's going on?
On our channel, we discuss having healthy relationships in all areas of your life, and we want to discuss financial freedom. With that, we would like to start opening up a new series called our Debt Free Journey series. And in today's specific video, we're going to discuss our financial goals for 2022.
So strap in.
So, on today's video, we'll discuss our financial goals for this year. This year, our biggest plan is to finish getting out of debt.
Yeah. Kudos to us. We just paid off one of our other cars. Super excited to that.
We own both cars.
So we do own both of our vehicles. So thank you, Lord, for blessing us, for being responsible with our finances, and learning how to live below our means and
steward the resources that God's given us.
Absolutely.
So now that the vehicles are out of the way, all that we have left is our student loan accounts. So this year, our biggest call is to knock out both accounts. We'll do that hopefully by September. Is hopefully our debt-free day, so definitely stay tuned. With our debt-free series, we'll try to talk to you guys once a month about the tips and tricks that we learned during our financial freedom, and update you guys on the progress that we're making.
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited just as much as you are. Me and Sierra, we've never been debt free, so this is a new journey for me and her. We're super excited to share our skills and whatnot and kind of show you guys what we've been learning, like my wife said. And just stay tuned, guys. I'm excited. She's excited. 2022, baby, let's make it happen.
And our next goal for 2022, once our debt is paid off, is to open 5 separate savings accounts by the end of this year. His birthday is New Year's Eve. So by his birthday this year, he'll be turning 31.
Yeah, 31. I know I look like I'm 18. That's because black don't crack. But no, I'm 30. I still have a baby face, which is fine with me.
You're a dork.
My wife loves it.
You're a dork.
So it is what it is.
So yes, so by his birthday, after we knock out our debt, we want to open the 5 savings accounts, and that'll be our biggest call for next year, is to max out those accounts to hit our savings goal for 2023. You want to discuss what those 5 accounts will be?
Yeah, absolutely. So I read somewhere that if you put what you want to accomplish on paper, your chances of succeeding it is high. So that's, we are teaching what we preach, and so that's what we did. So, for us, number one, we want to save 3 to 6 months of our expenses. And the reason why we want to do that is because even though we have good jobs, we don't know if our jobs are going to, let us go from something crazy. The whole pandemic is still going on and whatnot. And so we don't want to put all our eggs in one basket, and so we want to, put our money into 3 to 6 months and maybe a year, because you never know when you're going to get let go. I learned that from Dave Ramsey and whatnot. But yeah. And the second one is we want to have a travel fund. We just got our passports, and
Yes.
we are still newlyweds. We've been married for 8 months now, and it's time for me and my wife to travel.
See the world.
See the world, indeed. It's a beautiful place that God created, and we just want to experience it. And we want to be like on a beach talking about relationship goals. And like
yes,
crazy photo or something
excited.
Like that.
The travel fund is probably going to be one of the most abused accounts that we will have.
Most definitely.
I'll keep y'all updated.
Okay, and so number 3, we want to have a account for down payment for our first home. So yeah, we are renters. I work in that industry, so I kind of know how the housing market works and whatnot. And so when we buy our first home, we want to make sure that we have enough money put aside, so that way we're not freaking out. And so that's going to be huge because don't get me wrong, I like renting apartments, but I would much rather have my own house, so I can do what I want to do. Because you can't really do too much when you're in an apartment and whatnot.
We'll build on it. Our future kids, the place for them to go to, and all my pets.
She wants like 4 pets. She ain't getting no pets.
Pray for me.
Yeah,
we'll see what I
she
can
ain't
get
getting
out of them.
She might get one, but she ain't getting a lot. She ain't getting a lot.
So we're excited. Neither of us obviously have owned a home before, and Black home ownership is a huge calling for us, and it's something we are really excited about. And to know that we're gonna start prepping for that stage of our life,
Yeah.
it's really exciting.
Absolutely. So let's see here. Number 4, we're gonna have an account for moving. We love where we're located at, but it snows too much here, in my opinion. But at the same time,
it's home.
Yeah, it's home. Like, I want to go somewhere like hot, like whether that's Texas, maybe the Bahamas or something like that. Like, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. I got a lot of friends and family here, but they can come see us,
Yeah.
Like, number 5. So number 5 is probably my favorite. We want to have a baby fund. Because obviously,
his favorite.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm in my beginning 30s, aka 30, and she is in her late 20s. So we don't have any kids, but we do eventually plan on having kids. And I want to have, we want to have enough money in our bank accounts to make sure that we have enough money for our baby, because we don't know if we're gonna have twins. We don't know if we're gonna have,
Don't wish that on me. Us.
Yeah, you gotta be proactive, and obviously you can't necessarily plan for a baby, but you can be proactive. You can make sure you have the appropriate money and whatnot put away for your child.
Pound for pound, from what we hear, these babies are expensive.
Yeah.
So we gonna throw that money. You don't know what's gonna happen, like you said. A ER run, stroller breaks, like you said, with the expenses and stuff, if we need food, or like, God forbid, but maybe there's some health concerns with a future baby, or how the pregnancy might go with my own health and stuff, and just having that extra money set aside. And it's not even just for the baby, just future things. If our kid gets into sports, or dance lessons, karate, that's a future account we can always throw stuff into, just for as our children get older. And we can start with just the one account, and as we decide, let's have baby number 2, baby number 3, open baby number 2 savings, and so on and so forth. Definitely financial literacy is going to be a huge calling, and something we'll really strive for our future family, and some of the lessons that those kids will have. And one of the biggest things I'm excited to do is really set them up for their future financially, so that when our time is up, those kids will have something great to stand on. Like, our ceiling is their floor, and that is huge. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So yes, we are super super excited for what 2022 has to offer us. And after we're out of debt, opening these 5 accounts is going to be so exciting. It's just a matter of, do we open them all at once, or one at a time, as we start with whatever the new balance is going to be. We have the dollar amounts in mind, but that's what we'll strive for more in terms of next year. So, something I think we should maybe in this video is kind of discuss what our debt free journey series will look like.
Okay. Go ahead, elaborate on that, babe. So
with our debt free journey series, we like to talk at least once a month about the tips, tricks, things we learn along the way in our journey, update you guys on our progress, talk to you about things we're considering, like we said, those future plans. One of the things we might want to start self-educating is with investments and looking at how that might look in our family and stuff like that. So we like to discuss that. We'll talk about the things that motivate us, our perspectives. What if things don't go according to plan? That's something that happens in life too. Life
Yeah.
is gonna sucker punch us, we're sure.
Yeah.
And it's just how we manage that. So we plan to be as vulnerable as we can.
Life is gonna happen, y'all. That's part of growing up. That's part of adjusting. And you have to bounce back. And it's gonna be hard, but at the same time, it's gonna be fun because you're gonna grow and you're gonna experience different things and you're gonna learn certain stuff that you didn't think you were capable of, but he knew all along. And so all you need to do is walk it out, and then from there you're just like, man, like look at me, like I grew. I was here, but now I'm here, and then I went to here. And so like y'all just gotta strap in, have some fun, learn, and it may not all be fun, it may be monotonous, it may be boring, but leaves you out of debt.
Yeah. Out of debt, got rid of that credit card payment, and get rid of those medical bills. Whatever it looks like, every small victory matters.
Yes. And we promise you guys, like, it's a really good feeling knowing that we're not debt free yet, but we see it. We're really close. We technically only have just our student loans left and we're done. It feels good to pay cash for pretty much anything that we want. We've learned how to live below our means, and we appreciate what we have, so that way when we eliminate all that stuff that got us in bondage, oh yeah, trust and believe.
So definitely feel free to leave your goals below, and we would love to pray for you and help you to see what we could do to give you the tips you need to accomplish that this year.
Yeah, and leave comments down there, guys. Like, let us know what you guys want to accomplish in 2022. Whether that's, like I said earlier, whether that's you want to, banging body, whether you want to increase your income, whether you want to pray for someone, we would love to hear from you guys, and let you guys know that, you're not the only ones that want to move forward in your life in 2022. So that's pretty much our video for today. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Bye. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe.